Okay, and we're live. Hello, good morning, everybody. I just want to make sure that everything is working right. If you can hear me and see me, let me know that you are here. It's Monday morning, the 6th of April. It's the first Monday of April. So I just want to greet everybody, a good morning, a great kind of mid start to the month. It's the first week, so kind of mid start to the month. And I want to ask you how you are doing today. How are you guys doing today? It's how many days from the lockdown period, from the enhanced community quarantine period, and I want to ask you how are you guys doing today? Over here in Cebu, weather is great, still doing good. It's difficult, of course, but still doing good and still getting through there, right? Okay, so yeah, if you can hear me and if you can see me, let me know in the comments. Say hi. Let me know you're watching from, and you can share how you're doing today, this Monday morning. Hello, Wealtha. Nice. Good morning. That's how you're doing today. So, for those of you that don't know, this is a every week or almost every week we do a Monday motivational video around this time, and it's just to start the week right. Just to start the week, just give a motivational message so that we can have a great week, a good week, a motivated week, and maybe a productive week as well. And good morning, Agoy. Good morning, Raquel. Great that you guys can hear me. All right, so that's what the Monday motivation is all about. So I'm here to share this message. Hopefully, it helps you out, and maybe it'll help other people out. You can share this with them as well. Okay, so this Monday morning, let's go into our message for the day. Hello, Rhea. Nice. Okay, so we have people here. Let's go to our message for today. Okay, so I want to ask you, what is fear? We hear that word, right? What is fear? Well, fear is a very common emotion, right? It's very common. And I assume, naman, that you also have felt fear at some point in a day, but maybe today, maybe yesterday, maybe the other day, but we felt fear. Right? It's something that we feel often. It's common. It's often. Um, either in a scenario, either in a specific scenario, and when you're making a decision, we feel fear. There are things that cause us to feel fear, or even about triggered. Right? Your fears can get triggered. Right? So if we're going to define fear based on a Google search, it means that fear is an unpleasant, so not pleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, of pain, or harm. Okay, so it's an unpleasant, hindi siya masaya, di ba? Na emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm, right? Or it could also mean something else. It could also mean something else. Chona got it right. It could be false emotions appearing real. False emotions appearing real, or maybe false evidence appearing real, or maybe some false expectations about reality. Okay. Or it could even mean forget everything and run. For most of the time, when we hear fear, it's like, okay, forget everything and run. Maybe when you see a spider or a snake, you're just gonna forget everything and run. You're gonna run away, of course, right? Sounds funny, but it's true. It's true, right? Now, did you know someone who wasn't able to achieve their dreams because they've been pushed by the fears in their mind? Okay, do you know someone like that who they were supposed to achieve their dreams? Well, I don't. Okay, let me just fix the video there. Video blurred. Anyway, do you know someone who wasn't able to achieve their dreams? Who wasn't able to achieve their dreams because they were pushed by fears. They were controlled by their fears. Or maybe this is even you. Maybe you felt controlled by your fears. Nah, you weren't able to achieve your dreams. If this is you, you can share, or maybe you know somebody. Do you know somebody, or do you know yourself? I know a number of people. I'm not gonna tag them here, but I know people who weren't able to achieve their dreams because they let fear control them. And I want to ask you, do you know somebody like this? Let me know in the comments. Do you know somebody who has let fears push them and let fears control them? na they weren't able to achieve their dreams. Okay, yeah, Mary Rose, Corazon, it's great. Raquel, that's great that you're able to identify that fears stopped you from achieving your dreams. Fears controlled you, diba? And I think all of us have experienced that at some point. We only live once, right? And we shouldn't, as much as possible, allow our fears to conquer our dreams and to let our fears die. So, what are those fears? What are these fears that end up controlling us, that stop us from reaching our dreams? It could be fear of failure, it could be fear of rejection, it could be uncertainty, and being, fear of being judged or fear of change. These are some very common fears that stop people from moving forward, from progressing. Sometimes we think too much about things, about these things, right? And we let the dreams in our heart slip away. We think too much about these fears. It could be failure, rejection, uncertainty, and we let our dreams, the dreams in our hearts, slip away. And the sad part is this, people would rather forget about their dreams and their goals, okay, than facing fears because it's easier. Diba? It's easier to go with the flow. It's easier to go on with normal life because you're so used to it. Diba? Yeah, it's easier to do things na hindi nakakatakot, diba? It's easier to do those things because you're so used to them, right? It's easier to go to your old routines rather than do something different, do something new, do something that's scary. It's easier to go to your old routines and go with the flow, go with it every single day. It's easier, and a lot of times we let our dreams, our goals fade away because it's easier to go back to what we're used to. Right? It's so easy, right? It's a lot easier to go back. Now, and we usually think it's nothing to lose. So, nothing to lose. We'll go back. No, there's nothing to lose for now. And then days, months, and years can pass, and then you will realize that you're not heading to your dreams. And that's when regrets take over our mind. We think na, sana ginawa ko to before, diba? Sana I did this. I should have done this. Diba? What if ginawa ko to? Diba? We have those thoughts. Maybe not the day that we don't push for our dreams, but months ahead or years ahead, we're gonna think, maybe I should have done this. Diba? We have those thoughts in our head. And we have 1,000 what ifs, we have 1,000 why didn't I do it that spin around in our head. And we think it's too late. Now, usually a lot of times we think, I should have done it before, sana ginawa ko to dati, pero wala na, I don't have time na right now. Diba? You think it's too late? Well, it never is too late. Maybe you've been putting off, diba? Maybe you've been thinking that I should have done this before, and it's too late. But I want to let you know it's never too late. Let that fear, let the FEAR be face everything and rise. As long as you have a chance to grab the door of opportunity and you're willing to learn and try new things, there will be enough room for you to fly high and achieve those dreams once you put them in your heart. We may not know the future, but we can know the God who does. Right? Okay, so I want you to make this commitment, this comment down below. I will face my fear and rise. Okay, it's scary, but we'll face our fears and rise. Right? So usually we have reminders for the shows for this week, but we don't have any shows this week. It's Holy Week for those of you. It doesn't feel like Holy Week because of the enhanced community quarantine or the lockdown, pero it is Holy Week. But next Monday, don't forget, next Monday, we have a Flip Chat and Chill session at 5 p.m. How online freelancers take care of their health. It's next Monday with Anna Phoenix and some special guests. And the next Wednesday, we have at 4:30 p.m. Can an engineer become an online freelancer too? So Mary Aquino is going to share her story, how she's an engineer. She was able to become a freelancer. All right, so I want you to make this commitment. I will face my fear and rise. Ayan. And even if you're watching the replay, you can make this commitment. It's a commitment to yourself in front of everybody. I will face my fear and rise. Okay, thank you, Shona, Chase Your Dream, Mary Rose, Raquel, Vivian, Da, yes. And if you're watching the replay, please comment that as well and share this with other people who this may help. All right. Thanks so much. I hope this was helpful for you, and you have a great rest of the week.